Hello there, this is SD. I hope that you're doing well. It's been a few days since I played last, but we're going to go for win number 53 with Mantis A. This is the last boarding ship that we've got for the double cycle, and this one is pretty good because you've got a bunch of Mantis and you have a small bomb as boarding support. It's not great at fighting auto ships early or things like that, so hopefully we don't have to. But that's a fairly standard boarding ship weakness, really. There's a couple jumps up here that are completely useless. I wouldn't mind maybe seeing this one just to know if there's a store there, even if we don't go to it. Something like here, here, there, and then down into the nebula. Oh yeah, that jump is also crap. But we do see that. By going here, we see this and that. So it gives us a lot of information about the sector. We actually have to go through the nebula to get to the end of the sector. So the nebula, on the one hand, there's a very good teleporter blue option which gives you crew in there, and with that many jumps we can probably get it. On the other hand, you're more likely to fight auto ships, and as mentioned, this ship is not all that good at fighting auto ships. So hopefully we will have our shield bubble up by then. But we'll start with this distress beacon. Sure, let's lead them to their destination. Well, we have no choice really but to go to this store, so I guess we'll go there and sell the Mantis pheromones. Start working on our shields. Are you fucking kidding? Well, there's no need now for us to go up there to see things because I already know that there's no store up there. There's only a maximum of 2 stores in this sector. So, let's go do the delivery quest instead. Okay, I'm actually glad this is a fight instead of the other option it could have been, which is a store. If I run you to shields, these weapons, if you're manning shields, don't line up unless the weapons are manned, but we're going to board and that will pull their person off weapons, so they won't be manned. Yep, the shields are up just in time. Small bomb that. We now run in there. And we're gonna double board. It's only a medium scrap reward, unfortunately, but that can happen when you're boarding. It's a 1 in 3 chance that you just get a medium scrap reward. It's a pity because any other reward we would have got there, well, actually that's not the case. Any high scrap reward we would have got there, which is 5 out of 9, would have given us our shield bubble upgrade. We might have got the 1 in 9 weapon drop or the 1 in 9 crew drop, but obviously those would be quite good as well. I guess I might as well go here. This leaves the option, if we get something really good here, like a hull repair drone, say, drop, we can then go to the store. Otherwise, we'll head south through this nebula. Unfortunately, we did not get anything good. I really wanted to have my shields up before this in case we fought an auto ship, but... Ugh. Okay. You go to shields, you go to weapons. Okay, so that hit first at least. Don't really care about that, I'm not boarding you anyway. Thank God for the shield buffer. Go and fix that so that they can't bring it down. Nice dodge. Very nice dodge. God damn it. We only need to hit those weapons one more time to be secure, but... no, don't go there. Go there and there. I need to basic laser this down. I don't care about the fact that it's running. Now we can hit the piloting and stop them escaping. And let's hit this before the shields get fixed, because otherwise we're going to have to switch to the small bomb and use another one. They will not get to fire that, because they have no evade. Don't you dare dodge. You fucking asshole. Okay, well at least this ship doesn't have any shields, and it doesn't matter that our teleporter is broken because we wouldn't be boarding this ship anyway. Keep in mind that in that last fight that I small bomb piloting immediately, so it's not like we delayed and they managed to get away because of that. I suppose I could have shot the engines as well, but then they would most likely have got their shields back. Keeping you out of there, I don't want to accidentally teleport them over or something like that. Nice! That was a very, very good jump. Okay, now we want to save for hacking. We no longer have the Mantis pheromone, so that's something we need to be cognizant of, but... Jesus fucking Christ. This sector has such a bad layout. We're gonna have to lose some jumps, but there's nothing around that we can do about that. Well, on the positive side, we can board this ship. On the negative side, they have a fucking missile and an offensive drone. They're a rebel, which is good. That means that they have only humans up there, and humans have a distinct vulnerability to having Mantis rip their face off. Take that down. And we can win this just by safety dancing. And while we're doing that, let's put the second shield bubble up to make it less likely for us to take damage from this stupid thing. Now we can afford hacking already, because that sells for 35 scrap, and we could sell the hull laser if needed as well. Go and fix that. I believe there's a breach in there as well. Yes, there is. We're not even that far off being able to afford hacking by just selling the defense drone. 1 scrap reward will get us there. I'd like to be in a position to afford either hacking and a clone bay, or cloaking if we see them as well. I'm much more willing to buy cloaking before hacking on a boarding ship than a gunship. Although I did it on the last gunship that we played, but it's better on that because on a gunship, buying cloaking before hacking doesn't scale your offense, which is a problem. But on a boarding ship, you don't need to scale your offense. A teleporter can beat any ship in the game with good enough support. So, and we have a small bomb already. So, what matters more is just buying yourself enough time to do that safely. And cloaking is the second best thing in the game for buying time behind hacking. Specifically behind hacking weapons. Offer to beam them aboard the ship. Cool. Go in the engines, Elizabeth. Actually, should I put you on weapons? No, not yet. Like, I'm tempted. I generally prefer on this ship to have, with my initial crew, to have piloting and weapons man than piloting and engines, because faster small bombs are better than 5% evade, in my opinion. I would like to not have the Mantis on piloting because I want the Mantis to be free to be part of my second wave of boarders. So I could put the NG on there, but I like having the NG free to run around and repair stuff. So I'll probably keep the Mantis on piloting until we get another crew drop. Do we have enough time to do this, back, this, and out? I'm not sure, but like, worst comes to worst, we go here, back, and then the exit, and it's not any worse, really, than going here. We lose 1 extra fuel. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think we do have enough space to do that. Yeah, we do. No. I know it looks like we have enough there to sell, like, 5, but it's not a good idea to do that. I really, really strongly advise keeping bombs, unless it's for, like, something absolutely critical. Like, if we knew there was a store here, say, that might have hacking, it might be an idea. But actually, I can afford that by selling other stuff anyway, so I don't need to. If we hit weapons once, we're safe here. Well, unless a solar flare goes off and hits our shields or something like that. Which it could do. I don't like our fuel situation, but this often happens with boarding runs. Just vent that. Oops. Med bay is on fire. Send people in to fight that. That was very awkward to have on fire. For fuck's sake, this is going to burn out. Yes, we're going to buy as much fuel as we can. Boarding runs sometimes have this issue with fuel just because several of the options you can get, although I don't think that's the reason here, because we haven't had it. But basically, when you crew kill a ship that has default rewards, there are a certain set of opportunities to get either medium scrap reward with resources or high scrap reward with resources, which is as likely to give fuel as anything else. That's 5 out of 9 between them. There's a 2 in 9 chance of getting high fuel and high scrap, which obviously results in more fuel than a standard gunship run. But there's also 1 in 9 chance of low scrap plus a crew member that doesn't give any resources, and a 1 in 9 chance of low scrap plus a weapon. So if you find that you're hitting those a lot, you end up not getting much fuel. But that hasn't been the case in this. We haven't had either of those outcomes so far. It's just a matter of complete chance. Great, we have the 2 worst possible outcomes here. We can go to Rebel and fight a lot of auto ships, or we can go to Zoltan and fight Zoltan ships. I think Zoltan is better here because there's more stores, and we can, if we really needed to, upgrade onto the hull laser for dealing with Zoltan shields a little bit quicker. But I think I'm probably okay anyway. I'm not eager to do that. You know, we could fight a Zoltan shield ship that has an Artemis, and then that would be quite bad, but we would be able to at least escape from that fight if it happened. Participate in their study. Okay, we've spotted 1 store. Let's go down here to see this corner beacon. These people are going to give me training. I won't bother training my boarders because there's no point. I'm most likely going to swap to a Clone Bay at some point. And then they would lose all the training anyway. But I'll cross-train the other 3. And there's a good chance that the Mantis that I have on piloting at the moment ends up being one of my boarders later on anyway, but that's fine. I'm not going to bother to get shield training either, because I wouldn't be manning shields much until I have a crew. And I think that's going to be a ways off. If it happens at all, which it probably will, due to the aforementioned higher chance of crew drops. There, you go there, you go there. Just make sure no Zoltan nonsense occurs here. We'll have slightly lower evade due to the fact we don't have the Zoltan power bar while they're in piloting. Okay, turn that off now. And get our full evade. There we go. Slug and a Zoltan. This will be a very lopsided little fight. We once again get only a medium scrap reward despite getting a crew kill. Take a quick look. Okay, we have found the other store. Now, can we 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, we can do that. As long as there's no doubled fleet pursuit. I want the option of going to both stores so that if this one is garbage, I can still go there. But I also want the option of taking this jump before the store so I can maximize my scrap. Going to 2 stores is also useful because I'll be able to buy 2 lots of fuel. Well, that's sadly a worthless jump. Okay, they have hacking here. But yeah, if I had had a little bit more scrap, I could buy hacking and Clunba. Actually, I could do that by selling both of these, but I don't think that's a good idea here because we are in a Zoltan sector and that would leave us with no ability to get through Zoltan shields. Also, it would prevent us from buying fuel, which I want to do. Okay, now we're not going to bother going to that other store because we won't, unless we get like an amazing drop at one of these 2 jumps. We won't be able to do anything meaningful there, so I'll go here, here, and then we can decide. Okay, so this ship can't hurt us. Our options for hurting it are either hack the shields and shoot it when that's down, or bomb the shields. Given that we have way more bombs than we have hacking drones, I'm using the bombs. I know our options at next sector are green and red, so we will have at least one option to go to a sector with 2 stores there. So hopefully what we will be able to do is get enough scrap by that point that when we next see a store we could buy cloaking if we see it. Nope, do not let them fix their shields. Hit the piloting. Easy win. So yeah, this is the kind of ship that I was worried about. That could be a Zoltan shield. I'm going to power the bomb at first because that does 2 points of damage to the Zoltan shield and the basic laser only does 1. I think that is an Artemis as well. No, maybe not. No, that is only a Lido, thank God. I'm still using bombs to try to get through first. I'll use 2 bombs and then I'll switch to the basic laser since the last... Well, more accurately, I'll have 2 small bombs hit, which fortunately both the first 2 did. And yeah, since there's only 1 tick left on the Zoltan shield, there's no point in using the bomb, and the laser is a faster weapon, so objectively it is correct to use this. Damn it. Had I been able to get through, I could have then sent my hacking drone over. But of course I can't do that until the Zoltan shield is completely gone. Having already spent a bunch of missiles, I don't want to use any more this fight. Ah. We should be able to use distraction tactics to break their shields by double warding. First, let's fix this. We're in no danger of actually losing this fight now. No, they're being annoying and forcing power into the weapon that I don't want them to have. Yeah, that's Zoltan power forcing it into the first weapon in slot 1. Here, you go there. Good, the door's locked again. But I think they're actually getting another missile off here now, because we don't break that in time. Stupid Zoltans. We dodged it anyway. Okay, there. That's broken. You two go over there and break the Clun Bay. That first Zoltan will probably come back, but it's fine. There's no point in me finishing this guy off, because he'll just come back at full health. Okay, good. You two go and finish them off, because these guys are damaged, and I don't want them to die from having Zoltan explosions on them. I swear, the fucking default rewards are absolutely being cruel today. It's only a 2 in 9, or... oh no, it's a 3 in 9, I said. Yeah, 3 in 9 chance of a medium reward, and 2 in 9 of a high reward plus resources. But we've been rolling that 1 in 3 constantly. Yeah, we have 28 scrap. There's no point going to that store. We could sell it. We could sell the whole laser for a Clun Bay, but that's not good enough that I want to do that. Like, I would do it if, say, a store opened up from an event, but... okay, this ship can't hurt us, so there's no point wasting bombs on it. Just plink at the Zoltan shield until it's gone with the basic laser. And the ship should have 2 Zoltans on it, which is just a straightforward kill. I maybe will kite them around and warp back just to make sure I don't die to explosion damage, because I'm in no danger, so I might as well not take risks. I'm pretty sure that we don't need to do that, and I could just board them and kill them without that being a danger. In fact, yeah. Because it's only 15 damage, you have 42 health, you have 54. Nice! Well, we have found our new pilot. This is now our 3rd border. Ideally, we'll now find... oops, I did not mean to save my crew positions there. Let's fix that. Ideally, we find another Mantis and another NG. That would be my preference. Or a rock instead of the other NG. Now, Zoltan nebula jumps are often not very good, but we can get quite a lot of them here. And that annoying half-power fight that usually is quite bad, not this one, the secure the fuel or secure the ammunition one, for this ship will be fine, because we can crew kill. Now, even though we need to bomb shields here to deal any hull damage, I'm bombing weapons first, because that burst 2 is no joke. And regrettably, we were not able to hit it. Actually, if I do... it's too late now. I think actually if I had run my Zolt into shields, it would have pulled power out of the hacking, and then I could power the second shield bubble. You fucking dickhead. Well, I'll do it now. Fuck you. Okay. Actually, take their evade out, because they're obviously quite good at evading, and I don't appreciate that. Take that down. I think we can shoot engines once before they get a point of repair on their shields. Yeah, they will now get the repair on shields before we fire next. It takes 37.5 seconds for an auto ship to repair one system level, and I know that the basic laser fires in about 9 seconds with our level of weapon manning, so you get 4 shots, and then while it's charging up the next time, they get a point of repair. That fight was very annoying. This ship can't hurt me. I think my play here is to hold my bomb until immediately after they cloak. And that way I can switch to the basic laser while minimizing the repair time. I have a chance to then knock this offline before they get the cloak a second time. But it also depends on, like, do they dodge, which of course they do. So I'll wait again until the next time. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I didn't sell missiles. Even if I'd sold only 5, we would be at the point where we might need to consider upgrading our weapons to use this other stuff. Whereas we have more of a buffer now. I really actually now hope we find that fucking secure the fuel or secure the ammo event, because I would very much like to secure some ammo. Damn it. Do not let them get that back. They will get the cloak back at some point, unfortunately. One moment. Okay, we're back. They're probably about to cloak sometime soon. They'll do it immediately as soon as they get a point of repair. Yep. Do I have enough time for both of these jumps? I think so. I'll go here and then we'll check again. If I hack the weapons, I can split these up. And that makes this fight much safer because I can just bomb shields right away. I mean, I could do that anyway, but the fight is much less safe if I just bomb shields willy-nilly while leaving these weapons to fire. And this is sort of your ideal when you're playing a boarding ship, is each fight costs you 1 missile and 1 drone. That's sustainable usage as long as you buy parts occasionally. More than that becomes a bit difficult to sustain. I think I missed a chance to train my pilot, actually. I'd forgotten that I had to train him again. No, I don't have enough space to do this. I have to go back and out. I could dive, but I'm not doing that in Sector 2. Absolutely not. Okay. NG Homeworld is quite good with boarding ships. We can certainly do the quest since we have an NG. And even if we don't, there's lots of stores here. So, we want to go here and then here. Search for the ship. Nice! So you can take either the strange stasis pod, or you should just take the weapon and any scrap. Like, yeah, that's better than any fucking stasis pod that maybe will get you the Crystal Homeworld's quest, as long as you're willing to gamble on incredibly low odds of finding all of the events and sectors that you actually need for that. Listen to their problem. Sadly, we don't have a human, so we can't acquire this Mantis. I'll just send my Mantis, he disembowels poor Robert Smith. We cannot quite afford cloaking. I think we'll go something like here and then decide. We found another store. We have not found scrap. There we go. I found the scrap. Oh my god, I sent only one over there. I forgot that I had manned shields during one of those previous fights. Oh, we got one of them down. Okay, that's bad. Go and deal with that, please. You break this. You two kite them around. Cool. I don't think that my misplay there was mostly responsible for that. I think even if I had sent 2 crew over there, I think they get their weapons off. But maybe I would have broken them in time. More importantly, we got enough scrap now that if I sell this whole laser, we can play cloaking. And we have 2 chances to do it. If I buy any of the stuff that's here, I will not be in that situation. I will buy what fuel I can, which is that much. I maybe should have bought a drum part. Should I take this jump before the story? Yes. Explore the asteroid and unfortunately get nothing good. Something is on fire. Here or maybe one of these side rooms. Okay. Well, it's now an engine, so it's almost certainly this room. Which would have been very easy to vent had I not taken damage in my doors. Not really a big difference. Equally possible to have cloaking. Hooray! I think I have to sell the basic laser just to buy some repairs as well. Unless I want to pass on cloaking, which, no, don't pass on getting the cloak hacking cycle. It's not a good idea. Cool. Sector 3 cloaking hacking is quite nice. Now we just need the rest of the run to make sure we don't run out of consumables and strengthen our offense. I mean, that doesn't really do that, but whatever. It'll be 20 scrap when I sell it. Move to examine the station, get the bad version of this event, but it's fine. We can cloak the ASB if we don't just get out before it locks onto us. Which we do. Force Zoltan 4 as a boarding ship. That's a little hinky. But we have the cloaking hacking cycle, so we should be fine. It just isn't ideal. Take a jump or two before I spend any scrap. Hail the refugee ship. This is an unusual energy bomber that does not have any offensive drones. I only need 1 shield bubble for this, which is good. The problem here is that it's very difficult to fight Zoltan ships with this many crew as a boarding ship without risking losing your own guys. Unfortunately, we now are going to take a missile. We can't get through the Zoltan shield in time to hack. Even if this next shot hits, yeah, the missile goes off. Go in here. We also can't disable this missile with the small bomb, because it'll just disable this. Get my slug and Mantis ready to be my next set of boarders. My plan here will be to hack the bomb rather, this med bay, and just win this fight ASAP. I do not want those Zoltans to go pop on these low health crew. Get in there, you can finish them off. No. Swap my crew around. There we go. That was a very, very good reward. It was just an aggravating fight. What was that about? The dog suddenly just scrambled up to her feet for some reason. I don't quite know what happened there, but... Carissa is very, very jumpy. She used to be a street dog, so... although not for very long. I'm gonna go cloaking first over hacking because we're in a Zoltan sector. Normally I get hacking 2 before cloaking 2. Okay, we found a store. Spot's kind of awkward. We have the heal bomb to sell. We could go here, here, and there to get 2 jumps, and then we have to take this sort of narrow path at the top. That doesn't seem too bad, though. Yep, we're gonna do that. Oh god, we violated the Natural Mineral Protection Act. Well, at least these weapons aren't all that dangerous. Asteroids, I would appreciate it if you got rid of the rest of this Zoltan shield. Thank you. Okay, good. Now we just win this. Don't need to waste a hacking drone, which is very good, as we only have 3 of them. I can't spend any scrap here, but since we're going to a store anyway, I wouldn't want to. It's the Zoltan Border Police! Let's vent those motherfuckers off my chest. And they have 4 fucking weapons. These are actually quite dangerous. The 2 ions could line up and take my shields out for an extended period of time. Actually, can I get this done in time by doing this? Yes. Just barely. Now I need to do that again to vent them out of my shields. Okay, the lasers arrive first, so I don't mind that. Cloak the bomb and the heavy ion. Let's use the whole cloak so that we buy time to vent the stupid border police. Everyone back to your positions. At least they don't have a fucking clone bay, they have a med bay instead. You fucking asshole. Now we want to use the whole cloak because we want to buy time to recharge our shields from the ionization. And now we want to hack the absolute fuck out of those weapons. You go down there. Ah shit, I didn't mean to depower the fucking hack. Yeah, that was a misplan. Yeah, we should not have taken that damage. Now we have to go and repair our our teleporter, so that our crew can actually come back. We will be selling that chain ion, since we are about to go to a store. We'll be in much better shape once we have done that. You need healing as well. We'll buy all the drones and fuel that we see here, get a bunch of repairs. If we can, I'd like to swap to a clone bay. Buy the backup battery would be nice as well. I'd rather swap to a clone bay out of those two options. That. Get rid of this. Okay. You might be very tempted by the flak here. I think it's bait. There are so many other things that we want to do, and if we buy the flak, we literally can't use it right now. It does nothing. So all of those, plus this. I'm very tempted by one of the ions, but I think the more prudent play is to buy all of the fuel, and then I'm going to just get this. From a win rate perspective, it's probably better to not swap to the clone bay there and use it on other stuff. But I quite like being able to just make sure my teleporter is one way. It's useful when you're fighting, ships like that earlier Zoltan ship that have lots of crew. I don't need to care about them going pop on my guys. It's just quite a lot of benefits. Lets me board auto ships. Hail the refugee ship. Yes. I'm not comfortable with where my missiles are, but I was even less comfortable with where my drones were. Check out the odd moon. This has a chance to give us something useful. I can't remember quite what. But let's attempt to detonate some explosives. Unfortunately, we get the nothing option there instead of the one that gives us, like, you can get some scrap or a weapon drop or something like that, I think. What does this even do? Let's look this up. Because I'm not sure that I actually want to avoid a fight here. I might just want to take it. Slug. You receive medium fuel. I don't want that. I actually want to fight them. I mean, those are scary weapons, so I could regret it, but we'll be fine. Let's find out, are we gonna dodge? Had we dodged either of those first two shots, we wouldn't really have needed to use the cloak. Let us once again use the whole cloak. Charges up our FTL in case things go pear-shaped and we need to run. I think, unfortunately, they're gonna get this burst laser off before I can get the hacking over there. Yeah. So I shouldn't need to bomb here because the hack will stop them from being able to get to the med bay, and we will just kill them. Cool. That's our first 1 in 9 weapon drop of the run. It's not really an ideal weapon since I can already crew kill very easily. I'd prefer a high scrap reward to get the next level of hacking, or a high fuel reward would have been nice. I do have another jump before this exit, don't I? Yes. This ship is always really good to fight as a boarding ship. They only ever have 2 crew. I probably don't even need to hack this. I think just a level 2 cloak buys me enough time to win. Cloak the bomb. It's the most dangerous weapon they have. Nice. Nice. In a bit. Clone these Mantis. Get level 2 hacking now. I could wait to see what's in the next sector, but no, just get level 2 cloaking, level 2 hacking. And this should basically mean that we don't die unless we misplay. Nope. Rock or Mantis? Rock is fine. There are more stores, and we have better choices for the next sector after that. And we're protected from the live mine. Go here and there, and then there. Excellent. This has a chance to give us a crew drop. Are there 2 drones there? No. Sometimes you get things where you have a drone that's like hidden behind another one. Okay, you're annoying because you're gonna run into my fucking hacking and disrupt my cloak hack cycle. Get you in there. Excellent. Let's get some more borders over here. No, not yet. You in. Good, good. Go and fix that breach. Quest is the Federation base quest, which is generally very desirable. I was hoping that it would just directly drop crew, but the Federation base quest often drops crew, so we might indirectly get that. But first we're going up into this corner. Potent guns. Here I think it's better to bomb the clone bay directly instead of trying to bomb weapons, because just winning the fight shuts the weapons down anyway. I really would like a more suitable fourth border than my slug pilot, but it's not like a Zoltan or an NG are particularly good at it. Hey, cool. Our correct pathing managed to find this store. If we had taken any path other than the one we did, we would not have found this. Well, we might have found it, but we wouldn't have found it in time. I suppose we could have gone like here and then got there in time. But then we would have to go over here, which is quite bad for us. Going to this store. Now we can then go to this beacon. And not be way out of range to go anywhere useful. It's okay, sweetie. There we go. I suppose I could have bought more repairs, but I'm happy just having topped up my consumables. Now we're going to head down towards the Federation base quest. I won't be able to refresh my crew after this, sadly. I'll actually keep this Mantis at full health so he can be one of my boarders in case the next jump is a fight. That is switched off. You're dead. SWAT who is tanking. Now we'll run you around. God damn it. Ah! You get in there and kill this idiot. Yeah, this is why I couldn't clone at that previous solar flare. Please, for fuck's sake. No, I still want to vent that out. You take over the helm, you go fix that. In case that, like, a fire goes off in a really inconvenient place. Okay, good, we've broken that. I don't really care about you fixing your shields. I care about making sure none of my crew die until the clone bay is fixed. And ideally not at all, because I don't want my clone bay taking a hit from the solar flare. So let's flip you around. Can you not hit me through cloak again? Thank you. Now, unfortunately, we once again cannot actually heal. I don't know what is on fire. It's a systemless room. Take a look. Okay, it's not that long. So we can vent every other systemless room on the ship by doing this. It was this one. Could you please go out? Thank you. I'm gonna actually take a jump before this quest, and I'm hoping there's nothing here, honestly. I'm not in a good position to board anything. Let's leave them be, and then we can... It sucks, we might have got a fight out of that, but you often don't get fights out of that event anyway, you often just take damage. And I'd rather make sure we're in good shape for the Federation-based quest, which is pretty much always a good reward, except for the rare times that you get the, you know, you got given the wrong coordinates result, but that doesn't happen too often. Oh cool, we got a big ol' repair, so it wasn't the fight anyway, but I had no way of being sure of that. I think we can get a fight before, or a jump rather, before this store. Oh, it's right on the line. I'm not gonna risk that then. Buy all the drone parts. Check for life forms. Actually, I think stripping the ship would have been better there. You can just get a fight from them. I should have realized that. Oh well. No. Slug Home gives me better choices for Sector 7, so we'll go there. This has not been the most high scrap run so far. You know, we're going into this sector. Admittedly, we have our systems done, but we still have level 1 weapons and level 4 shields going into Sector 6. I have definitely had boarding runs where at this point I have my shields all fully upgraded. But hopefully we can do well in this slug sector and make that back up. The mind control here is very annoying. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of crew over there. What? I thought the distraction I did would be enough to stop that from happening, but apparently not. Fuck off, game. Okay, let's get ready to have more boarders to send over. If I board directly into Clone Bay, I should be able to break it before they can reach me, because they have to get through multiple locked doors. Yeah, there we go. Now let's go stand in here. Don't want them to repair either of these. So let's run back and forth between them until we are able to board them again, which will be a moment because they have cloaked. Dead, and now you go in there. And we'll win this 4v2. What an annoying fight. We took 1 damage because of a misplay on my part, and 4 because Artemis missiles through cloaking. On the positive side, we had got a full repair not that long ago from the Fed base quest, so. Sector layout is irritating. If I want to see this beacon, I have to go down there. Like, I would prefer to go here and here. It means giving up these 2 beacons. Well, it doesn't mean giving up this one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Practically, if I go this way, I'm giving up this beacon. There's no way I'll be able to see that in time. If I go this way, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I suppose this might see it in time. I'd need to backtrack for it, but yeah, I suppose that is a little bit better. Yeah. Okay, fine. Okay, let's actually hold for a moment there, because apparently, even though I had definitely had distraction for a while there in that last fight, it did not in fact stop them from breaking the teleporter. And hopefully we can break this before they can bust through the doors. Yep. Now defend this. Same tactics as last fight, except hopefully we don't get repeatedly Artemis missile through cloaking. That thing's gonna be annoying. Get everyone in here so we can 4v3 them. Bit more damage than I would have liked there, but I can't help it when they use charged weapons intelligently. Here, go and fix this crap and then I'll vent you. I don't want to vent the slug, because I'll lose dodge training, but on the other hand, they're easily the best fourth border I have here, so I kind of have to. Let's get the true cloak axe cycle. I'd like to keep about 100 scrap to hand just in case we see a store with a weapon that we want. Now, if I saw flak, I would buy it, because even though I wouldn't be able to use it until upgrading, it would be good for killing the flagship. And we want to have the option to kill the flagship reasonably quickly, and not just have to rely solely on our boarding, because that can make Phase 2 a bit iffy. It certainly can be done. I've done it with no weapons at all before. I believe I've done that on this channel. At least I've done it with no more than level 1 weapons before. But, you know, it's preferable to not do that. That's just an option that you have if the game conditions require it. Scan for survivors, assist a survivor, and clone them before it's too late. Okay, I mean, that's not an ideal crew member, but whatever, I can use them as a boarder instead of my slug. That being the case, I'm actually going to just put these two right here next to the teleporter. Means I don't have door controls, but so what? Oh my god. Go here and then the store. We need to buy fuel. Attack. Why does every ship in this sector have mind control? I think it's more important here to take the clone bay out. This does unfortunately mean we're going to have to contend with them mind controlling people again. Ideally they'll mind control Zolt. You fucking dickhead. 2 around. Surely their mind control must be just about done by now. It's only level 1. Thank you. Absolutely no fixing that. Let's just run you around. Well, we might lose a Mantis here. That was aimed at cloaking. At cloning. It's just they did not hit, thankfully. Just send one over, he can finish the others off. This sudden vision of disaster. Go off to the store, we don't need to wait for people to clone. Okay, well, there aren't any weapons here, but there is Zoltan Shield Bypass and a backup DNA bank. I'm getting both of those. Now we don't have to worry about our clone bay getting hit, like we have in the last couple of fights. And we don't need to worry about Zoltan Shields. Well, we still do because of not being able to get hacking through, but we can get our bomb through, we can get our teleporting crew through. Okay. It's a coffin ship. Can we do this without... I think we can do this without hacking, but we'll find out. Because this is the only thing that can hurt me, and I have a long time before that goes off since I can do a long cloak, and these two can punch. Cloak now. Yeah, that'll go down before this gets to fire. Go get some punching training. Coffin ships are very good for this. Actually, I should have held that and then I could have got evade training. That was stupid. Wasn't thinking. Let's kill this remaining slug with the heavy laser. One more shot. You get cloned. Look up here. These two beacons could have a store at them. since there is a chance at a non-nebula store. We need to go to this just to buy fuel. There's now not much point looking there for a store because we've spent all our money, but I am going to take these 2 jumps and gladly do a nebula dive. Earth makes you think we would need to hide from the rebellion. I mean, I suppose when we use cloaking, that is kind of like hiding, but not really. Assholes. Don't kill him. Everybody gets vented. I suppose I shouldn't have turned speed hack on here. Whatever. This is increasingly looking like a run that I'm just going to be doing with pure boarding. And a little bit of support from the heavy laser against the flagship. But we'll see. Maybe Sector 7 will be much more generous than the preceding ones have been. Okay, we're going to get a free slug here. You have to count this because otherwise it is randomized, so you can't just look it up on the wiki. 7, we get a slug who has piloting skill. But only as much as our current pilot, so... Go take over shields. We'll just board and kill this ship for fuel. We have to use the hacking drone anyway to deal with the weapons. So it's not like we're using up a drone by doing it. We're using a bomb, maybe. Maybe 2 now. Oh, come on, you fucking dickhead. To use the entire cloak. Yeah, that's fine, I don't care. I'd prefer to split these weapons out, but unfortunately because these 2 line up with each other, I can't do that. Well, we can break the weapons completely. Eventually get that point of repair and then come fight me in weapons, and when he does, I'll lock him in. Well, we might as well go to the Mantis homeworld. Maybe we can find Kazakh. It's not exactly high on our priority list, but it would be nice. If we want a chance to get him, we need to do this. That's a little bit annoying because this might be the only store in the sector. But we can take at least like these 4 jumps first. So I think it's worth doing. Do I go there just to see that beacon? Yes, I do. We will attack this ship. I'm glad to see this event because this is a chance for a double reward. You do this. And then you come in and help. Of course. Enjoy your autopilot dodge. You obviously deserve it. Nice! That will help with killing the flagship. Assuming we actually make enough scrap to upgrade our weapons to use it. That wasn't a double reward, unfortunately. I guess I misremembered what event that was. Pry it open. We can get a free crew from that, but unfortunately we just got paid for our slug pilot. No, I'm not giving up all my... For fuck's sake, that was some terrible shit for this storm. Admittedly, we got the halberd beam, but... From that many jumps, I would hope to get more than one fight. Buy all the fuel so we don't run out. These exits have pretty much all been in awful locations as well. I'm really not convinced we ever upgrade our weapons, because we have so many upgrades that we need. Given how few missiles we have, I'm going to try to do this without using any. Just sheer boarding, which will make this take a while. Like, I need another level of the teleporter, I need at least the next level of shields, and ideally I want to get the shields 8. Cloak, they're about to acquire that. I need another level of engines. I'd like buffers, since I don't have mind control immunity, although I do have a mind control immune pilot, at least. Just quite a lot that I need to do. Hooray, we've done a point of damage. All it took was our crew dying many times over. Do not underestimate the power of weaponized dying. No more dodging. Asteroid, could you please line up? Thank you. And now you're dead. No more need for you to die repeatedly. Really? They must have got a point of repair. Whatever. Problem at this point is even if we find Kazakh, we probably won't get the quest. Oh, he's not here. Something is on fire. What is it? Seems likely to be this then. It's an empty room beacon and we've seen all the others. Beacon. Empty. It's an empty systemless room, I mean to say. Yep, it was indeed that room. I don't need to worry about this solar flare because I have the backup DNA bank, so I can let it go off, even if it takes my Bombay out, which indeed it would have done. I don't lose any crew. I guess I'll just be venting you again. Oh, we found Kazakh. So let's attempt to hail him and do a weird alien haka. Okay, I need to vent you. Vent through there, that will get him out in time, or them out in time, as there's multiple of them. Vent these idiots out. Go man my doors. Okay, never mind. You don't get to them in time to go and help out in the fight instead. Quickly teleport additional crew. Configure the clone bay to save it. Yeah, we don't actually get to do the second part of this, which is a guaranteed weapon drop. But we do get Scrap and the Pheromones and Kazakh, who will replace my human. So now I do have a four Mantis supporting team, which is very welcome. Let's upgrade the teleporter and upgrade my shields. The teleporter level 2 at least is pretty much essential for the flagship, because otherwise in phase 1 if they hack your flagship, if they hack your teleporter in phase 1 of the flagship, then you're fucked. But if it's at least if it's level 2 or higher, then you're fine, because you can work around the teleporter hack. Well, this is going to be annoying. Fortunately, we don't even need to care about the risk of them hacking my my clone bay, because we have backup DNA back. I'm hoping this isn't level 3, but it might well be. No, it isn't. Good. Should I use a missile here? Thing is, I'm going to have a really hard time actually winning this fight. I may actually just leave, because I think I'm going to have to use too many resources otherwise. Yeah, we're going to leave. It sucks, but this is only a low scrap reward anyway. So we're not really giving up on too much. Because, you know, we would need to play whack-a-mole with the piloting unit, and punch the shields down, and deal with the weapons, and deal with the fact, of course, this thing with the hack there, in addition to pulling power away, makes it more difficult for me to get reinforcements from my clone bay. It's just a lot of really awkward things to deal with, and it's not worth it for a low scrap reward. Okay. Well, if we can get to a store, we can sell that and the Mantis Pheromones. We're not too likely to find one in the last sector. We definitely want a repair station, or more than one repair station, ideally. Of course, one of them is getting taken over immediately, and the other one is in an awkward spot, so we might not be getting any. I'm gonna try to do these without using bombs. I can just kite you until the med bay is broken. It's slightly more awkward by that repair drone, but not that much worse. There we go. Now we're getting the high fuel rewards when we no longer really need them. Oh, and that's been taken over as well. So the only way I'm getting a repair station is to get here. That then makes reaching the base awkward. But I think I'll try for it. I can go here, take a dive there, and then get to the base that way. Except that's probably going to have been taken over as well. Yeah, I really don't think we're getting these weapons upgraded. Like, even to get to weapons 4, just use the heavy laser, and the halberd beam will take 40 plus 60, so 100 scrap. You know, we might do that. It depends on what we get from other events. We also don't have 100% Cloak of Aid yet. Although we're close to being able to do so. In fact, I might as well get that level of engines. I reckon my slug can swing 2 dodges in that time. We are risking that even though we could take damage. Should we go to this store? The pheromones and the combat drone sell for 50 between them. I'll take this chump and then decide based on what gets taken over. Okay, I get a medium scrap reward here. That is aggravating, but we can deal with it. We need our bomb here. With the hack on our teleporter especially, there's no way we're going to be able to like double board this and take the clone bay out that way. Get in there to stop them fixing it. Pull power out. Kill that repair drone, please. Thank you. We're probably going to have to do that several times, unfortunately. So yeah, once this hack is done, if we board immediately, it comes off cooldown fast enough that we can pull power out. Go in here to fight the 4v2. I think we can kill quickly enough to stop that thing repairing. So just cloak preemptively so that that doesn't get to fire. I'm gonna go to the store, I think. I mean, I suppose I could try repair and then backtrack. It's very unlikely to work. No, we'll just go to the store. Hooray, long-range scanners! Okay, I can see what we can do offensively. We're never using this halberd beam. Let's get rid of it and buy the heavy laser instead. Yeah. This is not as strong as I like to be when I get to the flagship, but it's what we have, and it'll do. You need to be vented. Do you also need to be vented? Yes. So yeah, this is second run in a row that the game is really not giving me that much to work with. Speaking of which, should I buy any resources? I have enough drones. Buy a couple bombs. I mean, with the cloak hack cycle, we shouldn't need to bomb the missiles here. But we'll want them in later phases. I don't really like being this late in the game and still have 2 entire things, you know, entire rows of power bars I haven't bought. Usually at this point in the game I have maximum power. But this run has not featured very much scrap. That's not really that important this time. Normally a weapon hack is the worst hack, but as mentioned, I don't need... I will power my bomb just in case I decide that I need to use it, but... Well, my weapons are not essential the way they would typically be. Flash my shields for the first set of ions, which you can always do safely. Board for the cloak. We should cloak this preemptively. Actually, we do have 100% cloak evade, so we don't need to do that. I'll cloak them actively, because I'm worried about screwing the timing up. Bring you back. Okay. Depowering that, we cannot take damage at this point unless we screw up. We will eventually just punch this down. Okay, we lose this time. Gonna let them finish these guys off. And then we can warp in with two fully, well, not fully healed crew, but two quite high health crew. Do more bizarre things with my power than I would typically do in Phase 1 because of the aforementioned problem of having fuck all power. Cool, they got one. This guy's getting away. Power the heavy lasers now. I mean, I won't be using them until after I've killed everyone on their ship. I no longer actually need the power in my cloak, and I only need one power in hacking. Nope, no escape for you. And once we punch these shields down, the heavy lasers will tear the flagship apart. They only have level 2 evade in this phase, or engines rather, so actually, but on the other hand, I want to shoot these side rooms instead. keep them from waking back up. I don't want to shoot the hack just because I might trap myself in the cloak hack cycle. I mean, that wouldn't be lethal like it might otherwise be because we have boarders over there who can finish the job, but it would still be annoying. You two just go in there, they're about to bring that back. Good. We can maybe get a jump in between phases 2 and 3. Make a little bit more money. We never got the oxygen buffer either there, actually, so an oxygen hack would have been irritating, but not, given that we have Clone Bay with DNA Bank, it would not have been run-ending. I think all my future power is just going in, my future scrap rather is just going into power. Because this really is not as much power as I would typically want to have. Keep 2 Mantis behind to fight their boarding drone and to board the missiles immediately and break them. You go in there. Kind of an annoying spot, but whatever. I could potentially just switch it off by shooting them in the drums once, but I want all the shots going into shields. Good. Now we can just fire our heavy lasers at will. Now we'll shoot that. Go take their evade out. Oh, we cloak this. Cool, this is still available. We might even be able to take this and this, although that may necessitate a dive. It's still worth it. I definitely can beat the flagship, which is what I have, given that I've beaten the first 2 phases without taking any damage. But, you know, I like to have more scrap than this. Also, if I go take more jumps, I can potentially kill more rebels, and, you know, killing rebels is the point. Okay, that's broken. I can just leave level 1 hack active, so it halves their repair speed. And the rest I will put into powering my heavy lasers. Go and punch these drones a bit more before I work on the shields. I don't think there's particularly much chance that those two drones can deal me damage, but I prefer them to have 0 chance of doing so than a small chance. What? That was me being dumb. Go start working on the shields now. I'm gonna board weapons when they get a point of repair because they're about to bring that missile back online. Does mean they'll get some time to fix the shields, but it's fine. As long as we don't take damage, it doesn't matter how long it takes. Okay, can I hit piloting? I'll keep trying. Just too slow there. Keep these spun up until the shields go back down. Fuck you and your 50% evade. If we punch the shields all the way down, we can take the missile out with our lasers. We don't need to board anymore. Yeah, we can actually go here and then we'll backtrack to this jump. Damage buffer my piloting actually, just in case we take a hit there. Sure, we have mind control immunity, but we don't have immunity to, you know, a stray missile or laser hitting that. Go looking for the rebel. We found him! Hooray! Finding rebels is an important first step to killing rebels. Bet you feel really superior now. I ask you, if humans were so superior, why don't they have claws? Alright, so we can't engage hack at the start of this phase. They're gonna mind control somebody. The NG would probably be the most annoying, but we can really work around anything. We're gonna insta-board 2 Mantis into their missiles. We might even be able to stop the missiles from firing at all if the bomb hits that room as well. That will particularly be helpful if the person they mind control is this zone, and because then I wouldn't have 100% cloak evade. Yeah, it's very lucky that didn't get taken over. I mean, I would have been able to deal with a dive, but I prefer not to have to deal with a dive. That's annoying. I only need to level 1 teleport here. Kazak, you go and distract him. I just fucking hit the cloak button, oh my god. I did not intend to do that. Literally just hit the wrong key. I might actually cloak this anyway, but I don't think so. No. One moment. Okay, let's get around this stupid situation that we put ourselves in. That's broken. Honestly, break their evade here. I would very much like to get my shields back. Go fix the air. It's okay, sweetie. I guess you're not going to be able to fix the air. I saw that. Cloak, fuck's sake. No, not you. You run in here and board. Switch that off. This cloak, it looks like, is just going off. This laser surge, rather, is going off too soon to be cloaked regardless. Okay, we're finally through. We have the hack shields. I'm not going to engage the hack, though, until we've repaired it, so I have level 3. Did he actually manage to get a level of repair on that? Anyway, we've got this now. Brainwashed fish is going to completely fail to fight this fire. Thank you for letting our mantis use your medbay. It's very kind of you. Go break that place. Switch that off. No. Anyway, despite screwing up phase 3 and generally having a hard time finding scrap and that, we did have the Cloak cycle from really early on. Yeah, I'm not surprised that that was a very, very low scoring run. That's just a pathetically bad amount of scrap. Anything below like 1500 is exceedingly small, and 1300 is just blah. That's all of those fucking default rewards that we got where we crew kill and just get a medium scrap reward anyway. We had like 3 or 4 of them in the first couple sectors alone. Yeah, that's a very low scoring win, but you don't need that much scrap to win an FTL, and you especially do not need that much scrap to win on a boarding ship. Okay, so Slug C, Stealth A, Stealth B, those are our ships remaining. 3, 2, 1. Okay, well, we're not leaving Stealth B to the very end on this streak. It's near the end, but we will see if we can survive this horrendous streak killer ship on run 54. I will see you next time for Stealth B. Bye for now.